Hello friends! My name is Katie and I have been asked / told by some people that it might be a good idea to make videos of like stories, because I love telling stories, so I thought I would try that today. I'm going to start off with one involving very terrifying experiences. Okay, so picture this. I have never seen any type of scary movie at all, and like that is like any, not just horror, but like not even like the jump scare ones or the ones that are like slightly suspenseful. Nope, none of those. Never seen them. I like to call it the best nerve system ever, because like this stinging fly can like land next to me, you know, like it'll twitch and I'll lose it. So not typically a good idea, horror movies and that type of thing. Well, one day here at college, one of my friends was having like a birthday party, and she was putting on a Korean zombie horror movie. I was like, oh no, horror movie, zombies, no, thank you, not at all. I was gonna pop in anyway and just say hello, happy birthday, goodbye. So I go there to the place, and there's like 10 people when she invited a lot more than 10 people. So I felt really bad. And so I was like, okay, maybe I'll just stay for a few minutes. I started watching that movie. Like, I thought it would be less scary since it was in Korean. Oh no, apparently subtitles are just as scary. Okay, so it was like this horrifying movie about like, there's like zombies, and you know, people always describe zombies as like groaning, lethargic, very sleepy type things. No, these ones were very scary. They were like snarling, and they were like pouncing. Suddenly here, suddenly like in your face. It was like terrifying. This is not sleepwalking at all. This is like pouncing. They're like jaguar zombies. And then there was like blood, like out of their mouth. And then they like killed off a heroic character. He was like a good person, but they just killed him. And then there was just like everyone died. There was just like left with this pregnant lady who was trained. It was a bad experience. Basically, let's just say I thought it would get happier, so I kind of stayed the whole time. It didn't have a happy ending. It was very sad. There was only 2 people left. Everyone else was zombified. It was really sad. Long story short, I came out of that movie like literally in tears. Everyone else was like, oh yeah, it's so funny, I love being scared to death. And I was just like, I think I need therapy. My friend Mariah and I, let's just say, we moved a mattress, a spare one, into my room so that we could sleep in the same room, because we were terrified of ever being alone in the dark ever again. It was terrifying, okay? So picture that being kind of the background when randomly a group of us, we were in like that community kitchen of like a college, you know, where you can like rent it out and like cook and have a great time. So we were in there, and there's like this door that goes, this hallway that goes to our cafe place. And you should know, our school is very old. And old is not always like, oh wow, it's so old and amazing. Sometimes there's like creepy hallways. It's like, ooh, very secretive, and elevators that you're not quite sure are going to hold you because you might die. Yeah, very questionable, scary things sometimes. So there was this hallway, and this was one of those creepy old hallways. There was like flood damage. Only some of the lights worked, and there was all these creaky doors, and so creepy. Some older students thought it would be funny to prank us young, innocent, unsuspecting freshmen. So we were in that kitchen, and they start doing things. First, they get like this broom, like stick it in like the window of the door. These like eyeballs on it. And so it's just sitting there, and they're like waving it back and forth. Why is there a broom on the door? I don't understand. And then they start like banging on things. What is going on? And then they turn on like this creepy doll laughing, and it was like recordings. It was like, come find me, take me to your mommy. Are you my mommy? Really creepy stuff, okay? So, at first that wasn't that bad. I don't even know what's going on. This is weird. We just kept like eating our food anyway. Then I get a call from one of the older students who's one of my friends. And she's like, Katie, so I'm in the Lion's Den, that's the cafe, and I hear weird noises coming from the hall. I'm kind of scared. Would you mind investigating it with me? I'm like, of course, because I'm such a nice friend, of course I will. And she's like, okay, I'll kick open my door and you kick open yours, okay? I'm just like, you know, this seemed a lot better before I would have to go into that hallway. So I just grab the first thing that I see. I can grab a wet floor sign, okay? Wet floor sign. I'm like, this is my weapon now. Never gonna leave me. And there's like 5 other freshman type people just sitting there and they're like, what are you doing? You're an idiot. What was with the wet floor sign? So I'm like, holding the phone. I have this wet floor sign. This is how it ends. We're gonna die. And I'm like, hey, 3. Got to kick it open 2. And nothing happens. So we all go in and we're all following. We're like sticking together like a little herd of antelope. I don't even know. So this herd of antelope freshmen, we're in the hallway, creeping along. The door slams behind us. I'm like, oh no, this is terrifying. And the laughing gets louder and echoing throughout the whole place. Then there's like pounding. I want to go home. And I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm still holding my wet floor sign. You know how bunch of little things can build up and make like a big thing? Bunch of little things happened, and suddenly, out of nowhere, these people pop out from the room where they were hiding in one of the creepy hallways. And it was kind of a blur, because first I was just like, ah! And then I was like curled up like this position. I was literally just in a fetal position, just like rocking back and forth for the longest time. And yeah, a lot of people judged me for that. That's okay. After a few moments of terror, we collect ourselves, go back into the kitchen and just sit there and we're like, well, what do we do now? This is awkward. Also in that hallway, there's like air suction problems, so the door kept like and it would like suck open and suck close and slam, and it was like, I don't need this in my life. It would just like sting and give me the heebie-jeebies every time. There's not even anyone there. And my friend Mariah and I, the same one that we sleep in the same room as, just because we're terrified, we're like, we need to get away from this. Let's go do homework in this lovely, what I like to call the tea party hallway. It's actually like this sun porch, but it's magical enough to be called the tea party hallway, so I do call it that. So we're like, let's go to the tea party hallway where it's happy and magical and dreams come true and we can do homework there. But to go there, we have to like go through, like I said, old buildings. So we have to like wind through all these stairwells and hallways. And just like, I just want to be in a world of no terror or zombies. And we're at the point where our nerves are so like nervy that every little thing is stinking, scaring us out of our boots. We walk through this stairwell, and I'm pretty sure this was like a night of people like pranking everyone else, because we heard like distant screaming, and we just like we bolted and we run to this little place where there's like a bunch of couches, and without even a second thought, I just like hurdled this couch, slammed up against it. I'm like, don't breathe. This is terrifying. We are gonna die. Eventually, after a little while of waiting there like idiots, we realized there's no one actually after us. Imagine that. And so we come out from behind the couch, finish our way to the tea party hallway. Everything is right in the world. We're doing homework. I pull out my bag of grapes and I'm like, I just got these yesterday from the questionable section of Aldi. I should probably wash them. They might be disgusting and have little random child germs on them. But I'm like, I don't want to go back out there. I'm gonna die. I'm going to die, I know it. But the grapes, are they worth it? Yes. So I was not even gonna try for a bathroom. I was just gonna go to the water fountain. The tea party hallway. If you just go around this corner, water fountain. Totally easy. Right there. It's not that far. I can just run. Time to find the Usain Bolt in me and just go for it. And I like grab my grapes. And I just bolt. And when I come to this corner, I just body slam into an unsuspecting security guard. And I was at the point where I just scream in his face. And I just keep running. And he is just like, what is going on? I'm just walking. And I just keep sprinting, hearing the grapes. And I'm sprinting, and I wash off the grapes, and I come back, and I'm so flustered. I'm sorry, man. It's been a night. It's not you. Grapes. I'm so sorry. And then I just keep running, and I sit back down in the tea party hallway, and I eat those grapes. Thank you for watching.